How's it going, guys? This is Glake here from expforall.net, and it's been an awfully slow week for gaming, even though, we're in that slow period of video game news that kind of takes place in between January, February, March or so. But despite this, we still have received a few larger scale announcements this week from a few companies, and we'll be jumping into those today here on the link. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you were ever a Nintendo 64 owner, odds are you have developed a special, soft, small place in your heart for Pokemon Snap. I know I have. Despite the title being available on the Wii Virtual Console for many years now, the title is now seeing its debut on the Wii U Virtual Console this week. The Wii U version of the title allows users to play the entire game via the gamepad, which, in all honesty, is probably the closest thing we'll ever get to the much-desired Pokemon Snap 2 for the Wii U. Yep, I remember those rumors. But if you already own a Wii Virtual Console version of Pokemon Snap, you'll be happy to know that you can pick up the Wii U version at a discounted price. Not really sure exactly what that price is, but you will be able to get a discount if you have the Wii version already. And if you want to pick up Pokemon Snap on the Wii U now, well, you're in luck because it's actually available right now. I believe it went live. I think it went live on Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. But regardless, you can pick it up right now. If you got that Wii version, get yourself a discount. I know I've seen quite a few Twitch streamers actually streaming the game yesterday, kind of reminiscing. It was a fun game, even though I didn't enjoy it that much, but it was definitely a fun game. It was definitely something a little bit different, and it was that kind of game that I guess me and my siblings kind of all got into, so that was a pretty nice experience, I guess. So this week has been a huge week for Mass Effect fans everywhere. A lot of people have been so stoked for Mass Effect Andromeda, and finally we have received a release date. Oh my god, I'm so shocked that this has actually happened. EA and BioWare have finally announced the official release date for Mass Effect Andromeda, confirming the title will arrive this spring on March 21st. The announcement went on to explain that during the company's holiday break, the development team all took home the latest build of the game and essentially played it in its entirety in a way of being a sort of giant beta test. It seems the development for the game has been going quite smooth, as many were not expecting a release date as early as spring. Now, one of those people are definitely me. I was not expecting at all for this game to be released in spring. I was thinking maybe they're going to hold it off until like fall 2017. That kind of seems like a stretch, maybe summer 2017 at the latest, but I can't believe it's coming out this spring. In March, actually. That's like as early as it gets. Another reason why this surprises me is because I don't feel like we've seen a whole lot of footage from the game. I know they have been showing more and more footage within the past 2 months or so, but I think the first bit of footage we saw was during E3, right? Like, that was the first actual gameplay footage we saw of the game. Like, live gameplay was during E3, so I'm kind of shocked that we're actually getting it this soon, but I guess the earlier the better, right? Hopefully this game doesn't launch with a ton of bugs. I know this has been a really highly anticipated title for many gamers out there. So, hopefully EA and BioWare come through with this. They don't screw up their launch, but I have faith in them. The past three Mass Effects were unbelievable according to many, so I think they will do just fine with Andromeda. Now, as if we weren't already stoked enough for the Nintendo Switch presentation that's taking place next week, Nintendo has gone on ahead and announced yet another dedicated Nintendo Switch event, this time focused a little bit more on the games that will be up and coming for the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo has recently announced this week that in addition to their Nintendo Switch presentation event, which is set to take place on January 12th, to be more specific, that they will also be hosting a Treehouse Live event the following day on the 13th, which is next Thursday, which will primarily focus on upcoming Nintendo Switch titles. It's currently speculated that during both of these events we will hear official details regarding the console's specs, official pricing, and a release date, as well as launch titles. Now, I'm so stoked for this. I just cannot explain it enough. I'm just so excited for this. I can't believe we're going to be getting an in-depth look at a lot of the games that are coming out for it. They're probably going to show us launch date games only, like games that will be arriving alongside the launch of the Switch. I'm not really expecting us to see anything that's, coming out like during the holiday season of 2017. I feel like they'll probably save that until like their summer direct or something like that. But I would definitely expect to see a lot of the titles that we saw during the Nintendo Switch teaser trailer or unveiling trailer that we got back in October. That Mario title we all saw that is the assumed open world Super Mario title that Miyamoto was talking about. Breath of the Wild, obviously we're probably going to see a ton of that. Mario Kart 8, the Switch port version, and the Splatoon Switch port version. A lot of those titles, basically all that we saw in the trailer, you can pretty much be 100% assured that we're going to see that during the Treehouse Live event. I am just so excited. I cannot wait for this stuff. Next week cannot come soon enough. As a matter of fact, I should probably say right now that next week, the link is probably going to be a Nintendo themed The Link, because there's just going to be so much Switch news that anything else that really is announced next week is not going to be worth covering, in my opinion. That's just how it is. Nintendo immediately wins this week, or next week. They win this entire month. They win the next 3 months because the Switch launches in March. They just win it all. Nintendo, please come through with a hype train. Please come through. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of The Link, brought to you by expforall.net. Like I said, I'm trying to do these every single week on Friday, so if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, please be sure to sub to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a like. And if you have a comment, if you have any suggestions on how I can make these better, definitely feel free to drop a comment below, because I'm always open for feedback. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me for this week. You guys keep on gaming, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one, guys.